Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 22nd of September, 2025. And now, we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 6th of August, 2025, our system has ranked Apple as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Let's review the stock's performance during this time. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 20.08% since we initially recommended purchasing Apple 33 days ago. This yields an average return of 0.61% each day since it was designated as hold accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the next trading day. Given the most recent developments, we cannot ascertain the stock's upcoming direction as it may move in either direction. The stock has broken through a wide and robust short-term upward trend, and there is an indication of an even stronger rate of ascent. In the event of a pullback, there will now be support at the ceiling of the current trend that has been breached, set at $251.06. This level could present a second opportunity for significant gains. According to fan theory, $276.76 will be the next potential peak level, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a possible change of nearly 20% over the next 3 months, with a potential return ranging between 5% and 17%. From a long-term perspective, our 12-month analysis indicates an expected change of negative 8.62%. Based on our projections, the stock's performance could vary from negative 42.21% to negative 13.57% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between $147.99 and $221.34. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Evaluation of Apple stock downgraded after the last trading session." On the last trading day, which was a Monday in late September 2025, the Apple stock price increased by 4.31%, rising from $245.50 to $256.08. During this trading day, the stock fluctuated by 3.43%, with a low of $248.12. and a high of $256.63. The stock price has risen in 7 out of the last 10 days and has increased by 7.65% over the past 2 weeks. Additionally, the trading volume decreased on the last day by 61 million shares, resulting in a total of 102 million shares traded for approximately $26.09 billion. It is important to consider that a decrease in volume amid rising prices may signal a divergence and could serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a highest price of $260.10, and the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the price is 1.55% or $4.02 below the 52-week high of $260.10, which also represents the all-time high for the stock. Apple experienced a significant increase today, driven by stronger than expected early demand for the iPhone 17. Robust lead times and positive initial sales signals propelled the stock to a 2025 high, eliminating the year-to-date loss and reflecting above-average trading volume. Low expectations leading into this cycle likely amplified the upward movement, while a surge of positive earnings estimate revisions has supported continued buying. Additionally, the broader tech rally, fueled by optimism surrounding artificial intelligence, has further enhanced sentiment and added momentum to this rise. In the short term, this unexpected demand can keep shares elevated as momentum traders enter the market, analysts adjust their models, and investors respond to the revisions. However, this movement remains susceptible to profit-taking, mixed outcomes on higher-priced models, or any negative supply chain or macroeconomic news. Looking to the long term, sustained strength in iPhone sales could drive revenue growth, enhance services revenue and profit margins, and support a higher valuation if Apple successfully translates device upgrades into ongoing ecosystem spending. Key risks to consider include the mix of models, competition, and the execution of new software and artificial intelligence features. These factors will ultimately determine whether today's surge leads to durable growth or remains a brief re-rating. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 15th of September, 2025, it was reported that Bernstein assigned AAPL an outperform rating with an initialize action. On Thursday, the 11th of September, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, it was reported that Evercore ISI assigned AAPL an outperform rating with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 10th of September, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a buy rating with a hold action. On Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, it was reported that Jefferies assigned AAPL a hold rating with a hold action. Analysts have assigned a general neutral rating to Apple stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal from the relationship between these two indicators, as the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. Should there be any downward corrections, support is expected at the levels of $241.05 and $230.84. A breakdown below either of these levels would trigger sell signals. A buy signal emerged from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, September 10, 2025, and thus far, the stock has appreciated by 12.92%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal has also been generated from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. It should be noted that volume decreased during the last trading day, despite rising prices, leading to a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock warrants close monitoring. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal 1 day ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal 7 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 32 days ago. Upon reviewing the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal 8 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal 34 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 44 days ago. For more insights and signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. Apple finds support from accumulated volume at $245.50. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. The stock typically trades at a healthy volume, and with minor daily fluctuations, the risk is deemed low. Over the past day, the stock experienced a movement of $8.51, which is a change of 3.43% between its high and low. In the last week, the stock has shown a daily average volatility of 2.19%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This crucial ratio measures a company's current share price relative to its per-share earnings. This is a relatively normal PE ratio, often seen in businesses with long track records or predictable revenues. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 30th of October, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.74. Keep an eye on these numbers, as they can greatly impact stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Apple. There's no significant resistance from accumulated volume above. which means the stock could move upward swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, you might want to enter a position and use volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, Apple encounters its first support level at $245.50. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 28th of August, 2025, Arthur D. Levinson executed an insider sale of 90,000 shares of common stock. On the 25th of August, 2025, Chris Kondo conducted an insider sale of 435 shares of common stock. On the 8th of August, 2025, Deirdre O'Brien carried out an insider sale of 34,821 shares of common stock. On the 25th of July, 2025, Sabith Khan made an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. On the 25th of July, 2025, Sabith Khan again made an insider purchase of 0 shares of common stock. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been assessed as negative, with a ratio of negative 33.251. In total, insiders acquired 955,888 shares and disposed of 1,935,473 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $248.35, representing a decline of 3.02%. This stock exhibits low daily movements, which translates to a lower risk profile. Additionally, we have identified a buy signal from a pivot bottom that appeared 8 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple presents several positive indicators. However, we do not consider these sufficient for a buy recommendation. At its current price, it is best viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors should maintain or accumulate their positions while waiting for further developments. Due to some minor weaknesses in the technical analysis, we have revised our evaluation of this stock from a strong buy to a hold recommendation since our last assessment. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the previous trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Tuesday, the 23rd of September, we anticipate that Apple will open lower by $2.47, beginning the trading day at $253.61. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. It is important that you do not base your investment decisions solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What target do you have in mind for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at StockInvest.